Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello and welcome back to JK's Corner. My name is Joke. Thank you very much for stopping by my video today. Today I want to talk about a show I have been watching and maybe some things I have learned since watching that show. So it's the Muslim Matchmaker. It's on Disney Plus. I will encourage you to, I don't know, maybe find time and watch it yourself. The reason I am prompted to make this video is because a lot of people are skeptical about using the services of a matchmaker. Over the last several months, I think last year I watched, I don't know what they are called, but I will put a screenshot of the flyer on screen for you to see. I have watched the Jewish matchmaker, I think. I have watched the Indian matchmaker, and I think there's another one, I'm not sure, but I've definitely watched those two. And that would have been maybe late 2023 or maybe sometime last year. I watched those shows. The idea of using a matchmaker or the idea of a matchmaker, as it is because this person would be able to reach far into the community that you want to seek a life partner from. For example, you're living abroad and you're from a certain faith and from a certain culture, and you kind of want to, get married within that culture or within that faith. A matchmaker would be able to kind of scan a wider area, people who have similar interests to you. You may have come over from Nigeria to the UK as a student and you are studying adult social care, for example. And I think that course potentially could have a bit more Nigerian study in it, but would that local community you live in and that course you're studying in that university, would they have Muslims and maybe you're a Muslim? Maybe not, but this matchmaker would have a far reaching target audience. You might get somebody who's living in a different locality to you wanting to find a husband for them. And it makes it easier for you to be matched to someone. I especially like the idea of a matchmaker for Muslims because we know we do not go into relationships just because. We go into relationships because of marriage. And what better way to do that than through a matchmaker? You go in, you go in with the relevant questions first. You don't start kind of like pussyfooting around trying to find, do they have similar likes to me? Do I have similar likes to them? You ask the relevant questions right from the get go. Then you don't have to waste each other's time. You know immediately after the first couple of conversations, do I want to explore this further with this person? Or do I want to eliminate this person from my search and move on to maybe speaking to somebody else? So I especially would advise Muslims or any person of faith to explore the idea of using a matchmaker more than just going out there. Again, I am not disputing the fact that you can meet somebody organically in your community. The thing is, it was just easier to do when you are living among your own community. But when your community is quite small, then it's a bit more difficult. So that is why I would highly recommend the idea of a matchmaker. Another thing I like using a matchmaker for is the fact that you get yourself a personal coach in that. They would be able to guide you. A coach is not somebody who's going to give you the answers to your problems or to your questions. They are going to help you explore other possibilities to maybe the circumstances or situations you are in, or maybe like you're having a thought about how do I navigate this, how do I navigate that, and you're finding it difficult to talk to friends or families about it. A matchmaker who doubles in some instances as a personal coach or a life coach, if you like, or a marital coach, self-discovery coach, whatever you want to call them. A matchmaker can double as that person because they will have the skills and the knowledge in a lot of instances to be able to help you navigate those questions and those arrive at the answer maybe quicker than you would if you were just doing this on your own. I hope this has given you food for thought and it has encouraged you to consider using the services of a matchmaker. It has encouraged you to consider sharing this video to other people you know should need the services of a matchmaker and are hesitant to use the services. I will leave in the comments below the details of my matchmaking services. If you think I could help you, let me know and we can work together. I have enjoyed watching this show as well because not only am I seeing how diverse Muslims are, it's helping me to remind myself to be less judgmental of people because the fact that I feel like Muslims should be like this, or they are like this in some spheres of life, or like that in some spheres of life, doesn't mean they are any less Muslim. Let Allah be the judge of that person's iman and let them come into Islam in their own way. Let's not forget that. Yes, we are trying our best to be Muslims, but economics has made it difficult sometimes to make it easy for some people to be the best Muslims they can be. And it may take some people longer than it will take others to get to where they need to be as in their religion. Also, just to kind of like remind me and remind you watching to be a little bit more patient and tolerant of people who we think are maybe less Muslim than we are. So thank you very much for watching this video today. And inshallah, I will see you in my next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't forget to check out my details in the comments below. Thank you. Bye bye.